Good Shepherd at one point in its history was the flagship ELCA congregation in Metro Detroit. Currently, the congregation is about 300 members.
The church has a very tall steeple that we like to think is our beacon of hope for anyone that enters this building.
When COVID struck this area, we closed the building for all the church activities and for all outside groups. We tape our worship services and then post them on YouTube and the website. And that's how we continue to worship.
The pandemic created a unique financial pressure on our congregations with the inability for folks to gather in person. And that's been a financial strain for our congregations that they've had to work through.
And so the decision was made to supplement the checking with the finances that we knew we had somewhere else, and then apply for the payroll protection plan.
When our regular bank did not allow us to even file an application, I recommended that we try the ELCA Credit Union.
When we first started getting approached by ELCA congregations, we understood that as our call to serve. And so we mobilized and we did everything necessary in order to become an SBA certified lender for the purpose of offering PPP loans, something that really was only possible through the partnership that we have with the Mission Investment Fund and working more closely aligned with them.
The PPP program was an important moment for MIF and Credit Union together in partnership. MIF provided the funding for the loans and a lot of logistical support to make sure that the program was successful.
They walked us through every step of the way, and then we calculated what we needed and applied and received the full amount.
We were able to continue to pay the salaries of the pastor and myself, being able to come into work, to do the mailings, to stay in contact with our congregants has been very beneficial.
Suddenly we got notes about how appreciative they were to receive these services. And then offering envelopes started to show up as well, which really sustained the congregation for this year.
The fact that our congregations are able to continue to minister at a time like this when folks need it most is one of the most rewarding things I think that we could ask for.